Welcome to this week's session with Putnam County District Library, the Guiding Ohio Online Grant. This week we're taking a look at a tool called Openverse, and it's actually part of what is WordPress, which involves creating for the web itself. With Openverse, what you're going to see is you're going to be able to get some images and some audio online that you can then use in documents, web pages, other things that you might be creating. So if you go to the address listed here on the page, it'll open up to what is called Openverse. So this is what the page looks like, and when you have Openverse visible, you will notice that you can search by images as well as audio. Now notice audio has beta beside it because that's telling you that it's fairly new. It's kind of in the trial stages, so there might be some things that don't work to the best, but it is just meaning that it is still kind of like a work in progress. So with this, what you're going to find is, notice here below, it talks about Openverse content is either it's under a Creative Commons license or it is in the public domain. So I'm going to talk about public domain first. If something's in public domain, that means that it's a photo or clip art whose copyright has expired or it never existed. So basically these images can be used by almost anyone for personal or commercial purposes. When we start talking Creative Commons license, that's a little bit different. And some of those are licensed still, but you can use them if you give credit. And I've got another web page here, tab to open. And if you go here with Creative Commons, this creativecommons.org, about the CC licenses, it explains all of these different licenses and exactly what they mean and how you would have to document if you use them. The nice thing is when you're here on Openverse, you can put in, and I'm just going to simply type in golf, which I had up when I first searched over to the page here. If I go search, what I'm going to get, and I notice I didn't specify if I wanted images or if I wanted audio. So I got both. So I've got 137 results that have to do with audio, and I have over 10,000 that are images. So what you'll see as I go across these images, notice how this icon changes down here at the bottom. And then the nice thing is over here on the side, it tells me exactly what that means. So in this case, I have the little CC and I have a person. So if I click over here and I go to the question mark, it tells me I can use this image, but I need to credit the creator. So that appears with any of these that you might see going across. And then simply what I would do is if I wanted to use that image, I'm just going to click on it. The image is going to come up and I'm just going to say get image. And then I would have that image to use. Notice right here, here is who created it. So I would have to make sure that I am giving them credit. I'm going to go back one more time here. I'm going to do the same thing. If I click here on, let's say golf practice swings. When I click, you can hear, and it's simply the swinging of a golf club. That is what that is giving me when I come to an audio. So again, I've got all of these results. If I click down below, I simply click on load more results, more and more images come up. And obviously sometimes the images, you kind of wonder that obviously these, because there's a T, it has to do with golf. But then here we have this VW Golf pickup. So sometimes they're not really maybe what you're looking for. You might have to specify a little bit more. The other thing is over here on the side, if you're going to use something commercially, you can put the check marks. So it's only going to give me images and audio that I could use commercially. Same thing here. I could simply click on any of these. It's only going to give me images that are in the public or audio that's in the public domain. Notice I now have no image or no audio that I can use that is part of the public domain, but I still have over 10,000 results that are able to be used without giving any type of credit. That is pretty much what you get when you look at the WordPress and using this tool of all the way back here of Openverse. So it's got over 600 million items that you can reuse. And again, I'm going to just one more time here. This time I'm just going to simply click on images and say I want to type in, let's just do a yellow jacket. See what we get. We go search, and now I have the yellow jackets that come up. And that's what I'm going to see now, because yellow jacket could obviously mean a jacket itself, as well as the insect, or even a basketball team. I'm going to get many different things that pop up that I could be using. And again, over here is where all my filters are at, so I can change those over, and I can filter this way. If I want to clear my filters, I simply clear. And again, I have even more options as I scroll down. I can simply say I want photographs. I can simply say I want a JPEG image, and my choices are going to be narrowed down more and more as I go. I can even do so far as do my image size, and I can search by different sources. So if I simply say, well, you know what, I want something that's at the Cleveland Museum of Art, obviously there's nothing available. Try Flickr, still nothing available. So I have all of these different ways that I can filter and search for any type of image or any type of sound. Hope you find this information useful, and I hope everyone has a great week.